Greetings, dear brothers and sisters, dear sons and daughters in the light. I am Sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great, and I am the greatest Lord over all of existence. I am the great teacher, and I, together with my great team of divine beings, are here to help millions to find peace and love in their hearts. And what a beautiful time this is for the many truth seekers and the many people who desire to have love and peace upon the earth. We, as divine love beings, always promised that the light would return to the earth and that people would recognize the light coming, and they would recognize the directions within their hearts. And so over the last few decades, great preparations have been made. And this time of the Great Awakening Sun consciousness is about gathering all those ones who desire the light and to bring in greater direction and to help the masses to come together so that they feel the love within their hearts and they feel the light returning to them, and they can truly state in their most beautiful way, look, the light has returned back to my soul. The divine purpose here is to help all those who desire to be in the light, to align themselves with their higher purpose and their higher love, to give them greater direction so that they become stronger within themselves, so that they can feel themselves returning back to the state of which they were a long, long time ago, so that they feel complete instead of scattered. Many people upon this plane feel scattered. And with that scattered feeling, they cannot find themselves. So we say to each person here upon this plane who desires to feel the love from the divine, who desires to be in the presence of the great divine, we say, welcome. Welcome to the ancient hearts who desire to understand their own glory and their own spiritual purpose. Welcome to the great ones who are here to bring back the peace and the love. For you have asked to be here. You have worked hard to be here. And you came. So now we are awakening that desire within you, and we are guiding you into the next phase of the great sun awakening consciousness. I will allow myself to step back now for a few moments to allow Sarah, Pleiadian High Priestess, to come through for you, to bring in a prayer and a blessing, so that you awaken more to the beautiful energies, and so that you can understand that we as divine beings are here to guide you back to peace and love. Greetings, I am Sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great.
Greetings.
Akumoha Halima. Greetings, I am Sarah, Pleiadian Master, Pleiadian Guide, Pleiadian High Priestess. Ashiyanakinoya! I am so excited to meet the ones who have connected so deep within the codes of the crystalline grid. For around me, here in this present moment, there are those who wanted this so bad that they recognized it within their hearts and they said to the great divine beings, yes, we want to be part of this first group in the world, to be linked into deeper codes of the crystalline grid so that those codes can awaken you and your spiritual gifts can rise. We say to you as Pleiadians, now. May the light grow stronger within you. May you connect within the light of your being, for your light will give you much power. And when the light gives you power, it will glorify your beings, for your spirit will become more alive within you. When your spirit becomes more alive within you, your body, your physical body changes, and it becomes a celebration between the physical and the spiritual, and your ascension begins to become higher. I will give a prayer to mankind so that others may open their hearts and ask for this divine channel to come to their place also, so that they also can feel the light within them at this great height, and that their spiritual abilities may also grow. For where this channel is, divine blessings come. Yeah, you're not here. Greetings, I am Sarah, Pleiadian Master, Pleiadian Guide, Pleiadian High Priestess. Greetings. Greetings, dearly beloved ones, dear sons and daughters in the light. I am Sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great. And a long, long time ago I promised I would return to the people. And they said, when is it that you will return then, Master? And the answer was given to them. When the people would desire the light, when the people would seek protection, and when the angels would call to their hearts, that is when the great Master will return. There were prophecies which were given. And so all through the times, people have studied these prophecies. So when is it that this one would come back? And in what form? Is it through a human being? Or is it through another form? Please understand that I've always come through a channel. I, Sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great, use only one line of a human lineage, as it were, so that that human lineage can bring through my word. So on this plane, whenever I needed to come through a channel, I used that same lineage. And so each time the channel would change shape. This channel would be a man or a woman. And in this lifetime, it has come to this beautiful woman. And it needed to be a woman. For a woman represents creation. A woman represents a birth of a new creation. It is the feminine that I was to use for the new awakening age that would come upon this plane. I've also used the same line on other planets as well. So it's not only on this planet that she has channeled my energies, but on many other planes of existence as well. Why is this so important for people to recognize? Because we desire to allow you to feel the greatness of the great divine. We want to share with people how important this time is to begin to recognize the divine will and the divine light, so that you can understand how important it is to follow the greater direction, to bring love and peace upon your plane, to bring harmony back to your earth, and to feel yourself growing within as a person, and to take that strength that is yours, so you grow with spirit, and you grow with a deeper understanding. And when that happens, a deep healing takes place. For those who understand and who are learning to understand deeper alignment, their joy is great, because they feel the great divine path. And when you feel the great divine path unfolding within you, it is like someone is taking you by the hand and saying, "You're home, my child. You're home." When you feel that happening within your being, you begin to trust it. And that trust is incredibly important to people. For with the trust, the heart expands. And the heart yearns to feel more divine love. And when the heart yearns to feel more divine love, the light within them is growing, and the deeper abilities of channeling, of healing, of allowing yourself to see spirit, of all that is so beautiful, grows within your being. This is because you become more of spirit. And the greater the spirit self connects with the human heart, the more knowledge one gains. And the vibration lifts up higher, and the glorious one shines. The thoughts align more with spirit, and you become more of love, and the greater you become more of love, the more love will reflect back to you, because that's all you will desire to see. And the pain is left behind. A door has closed, and a door will open. And this door that opens is to glorify the one who has found the higher door. It is to glorify the one who desires to be with the love within their hearts. And when the love comes within the heart, that one expands into greatness. And that one begins to bring through the wisdom that is theirs. And the glorious greatness begins to shine from them. And they become more of love. And they accept all people who are of love. And when one does not desire love, that one will be so forgiving. I forgive you, brother and sister. And with that forgiveness, the other one learns how to love. And they say, you are affecting me on such a great level. What is it within you that's different? And that one that stands in the light will say, it's because I have the heart of love. And it's because I live on a greater, higher dimension. A dimension which glorifies my being. And it glorifies the being of who I am. And the greater the being glorifies me, the greater I will glorify it, and we become one. Can you do this, friends? Can you feel that shift happening within you? For the people here in our presence, in our physical presence, can. We've opened the door to a higher dimension for them, and their vibration is shining, and the greater they look themselves into that higher vibration, the greater their blessings will become, and the greater they will feel the unity between their spirit and themselves. And we say to those ones who were here, well done for being here. Well done for feeling the glorious blessings from the great divine heavens. You have done so beautiful. To all other people who desire this, we say, why not partake of this and join the ones who understand it. Join the ones who have brought this down for you, who have opened the gates. Because this is what the ones who were here in the weekend did. They opened the gates because it's always the people that allow it first. And because the people have recognized the light within this channel and they grew with it, they allowed it to happen, and they have opened the gates for the rest of humanity. This is what you have done for the people. Recognize that within your being, friends, for the blessings are great for you. And the blessings are very, very great. And so because you've nurtured this channel and you've recognized the light within this channel, you allowed her to grow so much so that she can bring that down now for other people as well. Isn't that a beautiful knowledge that you have? And within your very heart you understand that so well, because it is always first the people that ask for the light, and then the light will give it to you. But for it to happen, you must first recognize the one who has the ability to do it. And that one who has the ability to do it must be out of her ego and allow the great divine glorious blessings to come through her. But it could only happen through one. And so at this time we say to you, hold on to that love so much. Keep being in the forgiving. Keep allowing yourself to become stronger with your thought, stronger with your ways, and feeling the love glowing within your hearts every day. When you're living on this higher dimension, friends, it is easier to become more of love and peace. It is easier to become closer to that divine glorious self because you are feeling it. And some of you in the weekend shifted up that much. And others who have been with this channel for quite some time, your shift was also very, very great. But because of your high vibration, you held it beautifully. And your lives are going to be so blessed. Your old thought patterns now are shifting. It's much easier for you to be of love. And you will recognize it within your being that you will want to have loving thoughts and loving connections because you are recognizing the power within the love. And now we can pull you up even higher, and all our teachings will make more sense to you. And you will go over the lessons that we have taught you over the last few months, and you will recognize it more within your being, and you will take it more within your heart and say, these are the divine ways of greatness. I can see it. I'm now picking up my torch, which has a great flame, and I'm going to walk with it. For in the light I live, and in the light I am. And the great blessings of the light will come within my heart, because I am of light. And the greater my torch is shining with light, the more the light will shine within my heart, because I recognize it. Recognizing the light is crucial in this time of the Great Awakening. Recognizing the divine light and the great direction is crucial. Because once you recognize it and awaken you to it, the blessings will come to you instantly. But if you desire it to be another path, and if you say, no, it is not, and I desire to go on to my way like I have always done, it will take you so much longer. Whereas we can give you an easy way into the light. We can help you connect into the higher energies. And imagine if people recognize this. If all the light workers saw this on YouTube right now, and they said, let this channel come to us. Let her sit with us. Let her awaken us to this greatness. Your world could change within a few months because you recognized the divine light. But it is always up to the people. It can take some years or it could take some months. And we understand that her human self also needs time to learn higher ways. So she'll need to travel, which also takes time. But it could be done. So it's completely up to you how quickly this will go. Cry on, we'll discuss this further with you. At this time, it's so important to understand the strength within you and to understand your path and your love and to stay grounded in your magnificence, to stay grounded in your heart and to feel your heart. For the people who do, they will grow beautifully and their decisions in life will become more clear. For the ones who don't live within their hearts and who are not grounded, they will suffer with their pain and continue to suffer because the frustration will become great and greater still. Once the light becomes stronger upon this earth, other energies will also play harder. Please understand this. The stronger the light is upon the earth, the greater the darkness will rise. It's always like this. So because this weekend we open the great gates of the Great Awakening, you will see greater shifts taking place. So we say to the ones who desire the light, please come into the fold of the light. Please listen to these words and understand that it is completely up to you. You can go about this in a few months' time and collect many, or it could take you many years. And we are on a timetable, friends. There is a specific time that we have. So we can speed it up for you, or you can take that time. That is completely up to you. People have always struggled with going to the direct path. Within themselves they feel it is too easy to go straight to the light. And many people have to suffer, friends, before they recognize the light. Before they say, okay, I need to do something to change. We say to you, why? Why do you suffer before you need to recognize that something greater is there in existence? You do not need to take the suffering road, friends. You need to only open your heart and to recognize it and to desire it. And then to fill your hearts with love. And then we can take you up into that higher dimension. And you can leave all the suffering behind. For the suffering has been, friends. Now it is a time of recognizing the light and recognizing that you do not need to suffer any longer. It is a time when the light says, come, little ones. We can take you to the heart of the great divine light. We can make you so brilliant. We can help you to be glorified in the light. and to feel the light within your hearts, within your beings. For when you desire it, we will give it to you. But do you desire it? And even among the light workers, friends, there were so many separations, so many shifts of different thinking. How do we do this? How do we do that? How do we bring the people together? How do we bring in the love and the light? How do we bring in the collective consciousness? Well, the answer is right here, friends. And again, I will allow Cryon to speak about this, because he is the awakening master. He's been given that privilege. And so we say to you, glorious ones, please recognize the divine light. Please step into this next phase with your hearts filled with joy. Do you not see that you've come here to this plane to do that? Do you not see that you worked so hard to be here to do that? Why keep on being in your suffering when there is no need to suffer any longer? And we ask you to be forgiving of the world, friends, and not to participate in all that is going on in the world, for you're giving your precious energies to the dark, to the pain, to the things not of light. Concentrate on the light. Be in the love, and the love will grow stronger upon your plane, which is what is needed at this time. We understand that it's difficult for many to do that, to let go of the starvation, to let go of the animal extinction, and to let go of the wars and all that is going on. And we ask you to do that. Let go. Let go. Imagine it isn't there anymore, for it is all an illusion. It is there for you to believe in. That's what's been created. So you think it is there because the more you think it is there, the more you believe it's there. It is right there, friends. It is there, and it makes people suffer. Whatever makes people suffer is not truly in existence. Everything is an illusion. Everything is a mirror of your own consciousness. It is time to awaken to that. It is time to pull yourselves together and decide what is it that you truly desire. We ask for the light workers who understand this and are hearing this. Please do not get involved in petitions. Please. We ask you to cut it off. And you may think, and you may say, Sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great, but that's the only thing that I know of that's great. And we say to you, for every name that is added to the petition, they are feeding on the energies, and the energies will just zoom out and become greater, because the more attention that's focused upon the pain, the greater it becomes. And we desire to bring the love and the light to your plane and into your hearts. We ask you to participate. We ask you to feel the guidance. And we ask you to truly be in that guidance and to trust. Because have these petitions worked so far? Some of them, yes, we say they have. But in the greater picture, has it worked? Has it got rid of the issues upon your plane? Well, look at your world, friends. Look at it. Look at it. It is getting worse now, so much, is it not? We ask you to cut off from the pain and to always be forgiving of it. To understand it is there, not to avoid it. We're not asking you to avoid it as such. We're asking you to understand what's going on, but not to become involved with it. We're asking you to forgive it. Let it go. Release it altogether from your being, and to concentrate on bringing the love into your being. Every day, focus on the love. Angels bring more divine guidance to our plane and send it to the pain. Send it. Fill up this petition with love and light. I send love and light to this petition, but I will not put my own name down. I will give it all that. Thank you. I will send the angels to those issues, but I will not allow other light workers to get involved in this specific petition, because I know it is not of the light. Whatever is not of the light, do not touch it with your name, especially when it's pain of the world. Please understand that. We're helping you to turn events here. We're helping you to understand energy and what it does. And there'll be many light workers right now who are angry with me. And they will say, Sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great, I will not listen to you. We say to you, dear ones, please look at your world. Has mankind been able to solve it? Look at the disease upon your plane. The seas are dying, friends. What is the petition going to do for the sea? People are dying all around you. The greater your petitions are, the greater those fights are, the greater they become. And if it stops in one area, it will turn up into another twice as big, because that's what energy does. And all people here upon this plane are responsible for the consciousness of mankind. And everything is a reflection of itself. Because it's all an illusion, friends. The pain is not really there. It's what's within the consciousness of mankind, and that will show up in your world. Please listen. And we know it's going to take many years before people actually begin to do something. But when you hear it, you will feel that next time you put your name on a petition. And we're going to ask you to do that. We're going to ask you, instead of placing your name on the petition, thinking that you're doing wonderful, to send to the violet flame over to that particular pain and say, ignite, ignite, ignite! Oh, holy sacred violet flame, bring peace and love to this. And you can say what it is. And let it be healed. Bring the love consciousness to the people. And heal it with the love. For whenever someone puts their name on a piece of paper, they add to the anger. Because they think about it. But when you use the force of the holy violet sacred flame, you're using the love. And the love is greater than all anger. And if you truly want to do something for your earth, please understand. And you only need a certain percentage of people to recognize this and do this for changes to take place. And the stronger you become, and the closer you become to the light, the stronger your powers will become to make a change. And this is what happened in the weekend, friends. These people here, in our presence, they grew closer to the light. So they all become stronger with the holy sacred violet flame. So when your vibration shifts up higher, you become stronger with it. So the holy sacred violet flame has strengthened with you. So please use it. Because it's a part of everyone. It's a part of everyone who desires to understand the deeper codes. And those who want to understand the deeper codes and are bringing it in, the violet flame burns so beautifully within your hearts. So you become a more powerful being. Isn't that a beautiful thought? And the stronger you become within yourselves, friends, the stronger you must understand your own patterns of what is yours to have, what you want to have in your beautiful life, what you want to have happen to you, because you become more powerful as a being. And you are adjusting to a whole new energy of life. So every day clear of all things that you do not want to have in your life. Become more conscious of everything that you do not want to have in your beautiful life. Bring in the great thoughts. How do you do that? By asking. Angels, bring in the great thoughts within my being, so that my thoughts become more powerful of love. Because the greater you work with love, the more powerful you become as a being. And in the next workshop coming up, friends, you will have more pineal gland activations with cryo. And you're becoming a greater manifestor. So this is a good time to practice. And for those who are listening on the web, it's a good time to understand what happens when a person changes. And even a few years down the road, those people who have just linked into the higher codes of the crystalline grid can go back to these teachings and learn what to do with it now. So this is a support system, as it were. Support system of how you can grow into a more powerful human being. We are guiding you to greater ways. When you become a more powerful human being, you have more possibilities of greatness in front of you than you will ever know at this present moment. And when you grow as a human being, we guide you to growth, small segments at a time. For if we guided you to greatness in one sitting, friends, you would be gone out of the door, and you would say, Sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great, we understand how great your wisdom is, but you please have to remember that we're only human beings. And our minds can only comprehend little steps at a time. So for this reason, we leave the big stuff, as it were, along the way, a few years from now, until many have grown to that ability, and then we bring in the greater gifts. Right, so we're teaching you here how to become powerful within yourself. So during this lesson, you've learned so much. You've learned how important it is to shine in the love of who you are. We've asked you to step away from the pain more. And especially those who are now living in a higher vibration, if you placed your name on a petition, you would be adding to more pain than you realize. Because the higher your vibration becomes, the more powerful your energy becomes, and the more you can give to the pain. So we ask you, please listen to these words and step away. If there's anything that you want to do for your people, step away. Bring in the holy, sacred violet flame into that particular area and allow it to be healed, and call in the love of the angels. For the greater you are in your beautiful energies, the more powerful the holy, sacred violet flame will work for you. And that's the most magnificent healing part that you can do at this time. If there's anything that you want changed in your beautiful life, remember these golden rules. Step away from the pain. Be in the forgiveness. Bring in the holy sacred violet flame and allow it to heal the issue. Here we're asking you to be more loving towards yourself. Consider self-love more. Bring in the love. For these ones who joined into the sacred codes more, it's easier for you to bring in the love. You were given exercises, friends. And these exercises are vital for your growth. And each time you sit in the light, you become closer to your codes and they grow within you. And then you can ask for the love code to be more within you, and you will feel the absolute bliss coming within you. And the absolute love coming within you because you're so close to them. And the closer that you become to them, the more it will become one with you. And every time you feel this great bliss coming within your being, your thoughts will change. And the way that you think will change. We ask you to do that. We ask you to follow those directions because they are healing for you, not only for your spiritual being, your mental being, your emotional being, but also your physical being. Because the greater that you heal on those higher levels, the greater your physical being will reflect that. And you will change every part of your beautiful body with a higher vibration. And isn't this a beautiful time? So step away from the pain. Call in the power of the holy violet flame and allow it to heal the issues in your life. And whenever you become upset, stand strong into your beautiful field. Breathe in the love and the light and say, angels, shield me from the pain. Shield me. Let it no longer be a part of my life, for I now stand in my own field of love. I now stand in my own field of light. And let the love and the light glorify my being, for I am who I am, and I'm strong. I forgive, I release, I let go of the pain. For that is not part of my being any longer. I now stand into my light and my love, and my field will grow more and more. And the more you become of love and light, the more blissful you will feel. Until one day, you will only have bliss within your being. You will still have a grounded life. You'll be able to do your work more beautifully than you can do now because your wisdom will become so strong. This is for the future. This is how you will evolve. And your intelligence will soar. Your knowledge will soar. All your doubt within yourself will go because you understand that's not you. And your abilities from ancient lifetimes or from past lifetimes, it will all come back. You will write better, create better, draw better. You will channel beautiful energies down. Your healing will become so powerful. Your consciousness will flow with love. And you become a more beautiful being. And other people who do not understand that will say, you are a magical being. For when I'm around you, there's only this field of love. And whatever you touch is beautiful and it works. Whatever you put your thought to, you can create. How do you do that, friend? Show me. That's what we're guiding you to. Wouldn't it be beautiful if tomorrow you wake up and you'd be healthier than the day before? Wouldn't it be beautiful if the morning that you wake up, you remembered who you were in previous lifetimes with your glorious self, not remembering the pain, but the glorious being that you are, and you recognize that? Wouldn't it be beautiful if you woke up one morning and you understood your divine purpose? And the moment you understand your divine purpose, you can walk into that. And your life would be so satisfying. Wouldn't that be beautiful? So we say to you, welcome to these glorious times of the great sun awakening, when all these gifts are coming to you, and you will be recognized for them, friends. And the more you stand in the love, and the more you appreciate the love within your very being, the more powerful you become. And that power is not filled with ego, but it is a power of serving others, of helping. Never fear that power within you growing. For love is not ego. Love is pure. And love always serves other people. And it recognizes that all must be healed. That is what love is. Look at us, how beautiful we are. The divine beings of love are powerful in ourselves. And yet when we come through for people, through channels, look how loving these channelings are. We don't push you up too high. We don't say, well, you need to do this and this and this and this and this, because if you don't, then da-da-da-da-da will happen. We will never say that. However, there are certain things that mankind needs to do to climb up higher. But we guide you gently, and we never give too much to you at the same time. Or we could, but we do not do that. We are also very mindful of our channels, because they're human beings also. And we need to step down our vibration so much and slow down the thoughts that come into the brain so much for the channel to give these loving thoughts to you. So this is love in itself. Because we need to be incredibly loving, for instance, to Suzanna, for her to be able to do this work and for her to trust us so much that she allows it to happen. And she's been doing this divine work for many, many lifetimes. This is how much we love mankind. This is how much we love mankind, to have designated one channel from the archangelic realms to people, to bring through the light energies. And Suzanna, in her own spiritual self, in her own divine self, did not need to come to people. She did not need to understand the suffering and the pain of a human being. But she did that because of her angelic love. And so she came to the earth many, 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 many times. Not only to channel, not only to heal, not only to guide, but there were many lifetimes where she suffered greatly, so that we as divine beings could truly understand the pain of a human being, so that we could bring through teachings and guidance at this time, because we understand your suffering, because of the suffering of our closest friends here in the archangelic realms. And yes, we take on everybody else's thoughts and emotions too, but we needed someone so close to us to suffer in the same way, to understand you. to understand every part of your suffering through every single experience, whether it was joy, pain, suffering, sickness, death, torture. We needed to understand. And so we have made this great provision for you. So this is beautiful in this time because now you are understanding so much more. So step deeper into the light and learn to trust it, friends. Because it is beautiful and it is powerful. And there is nothing more beautiful for you than to feel your divine self with you. And to say, as Jesus also taught the people, allow the divine self to glorify your being. Because I am who I am. And my I am is in union with myself. As you can also step into that beauty. Because Jesus understood it so well. As this channel also. Allow yourself to be glorified by the great divine being. Allow yourself to feel closer to your I am. Link into the greater consciousness, which is so easy for you to do that now. Refine your thoughts. Step away from the pain. Send the holy violet flame to the pain and allow it to be healed in that way. But please do not step into it yourself any longer. For the stronger your vibration becomes, the more you will affect other people and other energies. Bring in the love and allow it to glow in your beautiful life. When you feel angry or upset, stand in your divine light. Bring in the angels. Clear yourself with the holy violet flame and say, pain is no longer part of my being. Clear it now. I forgive, I release, I let go. I stand as my divine self here upon this earth. And I will allow it to be glorifying myself as I will glorify it. For in this light I stand, and in this light I will celebrate my divine being. And I will be purified in the light that I am. And every day when you do this, friends, you will feel the joy and the glory of the great love. And you will feel yourself becoming more powerful as a being. And you long to learn more. And you will long to see other people link in to the greater consciousness also, as you have here in this physical room, because you're already feeling it. You're feeling it so much. You are in a different vibration, in a higher vibrational flow now. And the more you gather together with the people who are in this higher vibrational flow, the more you will feel the love that you had in the ancient Lemurian times. Because there, you all felt this way. And you gathered together, and you hugged each other, and you said, don't you feel fine? Don't you feel great? I accept that, and you became greater for it. So, what a magnificent time this is then. And we as divine beings are celebrating this time along with the glorious ones on the earth who recognize it. Greetings, I am Sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great.
Greetings.